Hey, how we doing, everybody? All right, day three, building out our product. So last time we did quite a few things like setting up our professional email, and I started researching in the actual product. So now, one of the last things that I picked up on is that I need to be able to kind of advertise the product, which means I need to be able to create social media, and then we're going to actually build our first product. So the first thing I'm going to do is create all of our social media accounts for this. So this is going to be pretty important. We need people to be able to like figure out that we exist, right? We want the business to exist. We want to leverage that large pool of network, right? Like all the people out there in the world. That's where all the money's at. All right. So interesting thing. As I was working through, it looks like that Grok got a new update. We got Grok 4. Um, what it does, it's supposed to be their latest and greatest model. So hopefully we'll see what it does. Now there has like a Grok 4 and a Grok 4 Heavy, but this Grok 4 Heavy is like $300 a month. So that seems like a really niche product for people who are like, I think when I read up into it, it's supposed to do like PhD level stuff. Whatever. All right. So I switched over to the Grok 4 model. I'm back in my projects for business. ChatGPT is ready to rock and roll. We got our business here. All right, business. Let's go back to our general questions. I think it's where I kind of left off, right? Oh, yeah, because that one's mentioning like Gumroad and stuff, whatever the heck that is. I am kind of curious. You'll get a review link. All right. So let's start. So with the tomorrow's tasks, which is now today, we want to do 10 prompts I use to build ForgeCo. Call to action: download the full vault free, and then set up the recording in Camtasia with overviews. All right. Let's actually just shift straight into creating our social media. All right. So Grok, good morning, I should say. Good morning, Grok. What social media should I create for the business to help tell everyone about our product? Products? Yeah, products. Yeah, why the heck not? All right, let's see here. Tell everybody about our products and tell me how I should create the accounts. All right, we'll go both of them. I'm always kind of curious now as I'm kind of going back and forth between both ChatGPT as well as Grok. Grok seems to, as usual, do its thinking. When I was messing with it yesterday or a little bit last night, sorry, it's early in the morning over here, it seems to actually be a bit quicker because it was taking almost a minute per query last time. I don't know if it's because the how heavy the demand is or not. But now it's actually going pretty quick. All right, so social media platforms for ForgeCo.ai from ChatGPT. All right, YouTube, already in progress. Twitter, they recommend Twitter. Handle suggestion: ForgeCo.ai or the ForgeCo. You want to do LinkedIn. Sharing comp. See, I have an actual LinkedIn page, but I wonder if I should use my personal or if I should use another one. Credibility plus leadership voice. All right, optional but powerful additions. Instagram, TikTok. Same content as Reels, just wider reach. I mean, see, TikTok though is a kind of a different thing. I'd have to make a lot of shorts. That might be good like in the future, but I'm not sure I want to target that market right now. Even though it is a pretty good market, but I'm not really sure if people who want to create businesses will actually use TikTok. All right, so let's see what Grok says. I like how it says that. Good morning. As your AI code founder at ForgeCo.ai. All right, let's see here. Actionable for growth, LinkedIn. All right, go to linkedin.com, click join now. We got X, YouTube, and Instagram. See, they don't recommend TikTok at all. Consistency is key. Post regularly with a content calendar, so I probably need to create a content calendar. Makes product spotlights, user testimonials. Oh, pardon me. And AI industrial insights to position ForgeCo.ai as an expert. Cross promotion, analytics, and ads, compliance. All right. So, same thing. All right. So, I have a personal LinkedIn account. Should I create a new one? I almost feel like I should, because I wonder if I should tie my personal business into this business. Oh, look, I get that weird error again. Oh, it did that bug again where it like tweaks and kind of falls up to the top. Something went wrong. Yeah, you freaking crashed on me. You should not create a new personal LinkedIn account. Oh, interesting. Why you should use your existing? Trust and credibility, visibility boost, thought you're not just. I can't even see this thing. All right. When in doubt, close it out. That's so annoying. Like, quit crashing on me, man. All right, where are we at? General questions. Okay. Wait a second. Did it disappear? It sure did. Was it in here? No, it just disappeared on me. Hmm. Let's repost it then, I guess. All right, now, give me the answer again. Okay, short answer, no. All right, what do they say here? I have a personal. All right, let's quit twitching, shall we? Good morning. What does this keep saying good morning? You already said good morning. No, you shouldn't create a new personal LinkedIn. Well, it says efficiency and authenticity. Your personal profile can serve as the face. Interesting. All right. A company page tied to your profile gets better discoverability. Oh, gracious. But yeah, but if I put it on my personal, like everybody that like I work with will kind of see it. Um, hmm. Let's see here. All right, give me 1 second here. Ah, boom. All right, so currently I do work for a company called Deloitte, but I want to make sure there's no issues with that, right? Like, I currently work for a company called Deloitte, which I do love, by the way, and I do recommend if people are actually looking for work. It's a consulting firm, and they're incredibly they treat their employees really well. The pay is fair, the compensation and benefits is really good, and the work is not bad, right? And they do have a solid mission. But let's find out if this is actually going to cause a conflict or issue. Does this cause conflicts or issues? All right, I'm gonna ask them both the same thing. All right, yeah, check your employment agreement. It's thought leadership, not direct consulting. Okay, good. You're publishing public YouTube tutorials, sharing Notion dashboards, teaching prompt systems, not selling services to Deloitte clients, of course. And that's a safe lane as long as you stay transparent and professional. Okay, good deal. Don't don't build it during your work hours. There's no way. I have nowhere near enough time. Don't use any of your Deloitte stuff. Don't use any internal private stuff. Don't touch anything with clients. And keep the tone professional on LinkedIn and YouTube. Well, that seems fair, right? Because you need to have a professional image whenever you're working, regardless. Okay, well, that's cool. You can build your YouTube brand in Prompt Vault. You can publish your own name using your own tools. And oh, I can say founder at ForgeCo.ai on LinkedIn. Just don't imply a Deloitte endorsement. Oh, absolutely not. And they keep things productized, tools, templates, not services aimed at Deloitte clients. Okay, basically, don't even try to remotely give any type of association with my real life work, and don't offer it to anybody else. Update your LinkedIn like this: founder at ForgeCo.ai, AI systems for creators and ops leaders. Senior, well, that is current. Currently consulting an enterprise. It's honest, it's safe, and it positions you as a builder without crossing lines. Okay, cool. That's right. Grok is not a lawyer. Please consult one. That's so funny. Disclose proactively, seek legal counsel, mitigate overlaps, plan for scenarios. Geez almighty. Well, I think it is what it is. We can try to do this, shall we? So I will go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn? Do I need to? Oh gosh. See that little like the extension thing is ridiculous. the extension that is installed in Chrome that takes me straight to ChatGPT whenever I search. I'm not sure if I've logged into this thing in a hot minute. All right, sign in. We're going to use our handy dandy RoboForm because it saves my life all the time. All right, here we go. So, what do we want to do here? All right, let's say how we got to set it up. All right, go back to Grok here. So since we already did ask about it, good morning, is your co-founder official? Okay, all right, so log into your personal account, click the work icon grid. Let's separate these windows so we can do this kind of at the same time here. It's too hard to switch back and forth. LinkedIn is really not that serious. Click the work icon grid in the top right. That's going to be this right here. Create a company page. Whoa, create a company page? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, no kidding. There we go. All right, choose company as the page type. Awesome. Enter ForgeCo.ai. I love how just straightforward this AI is. Add our website. LinkedIn company, ForgeCo.ai. I guess that's good. Website. All right. https://www.forgeco.ai. Let's test it, shall we? Make sure that URL works. Yep, there we go. Awesome. All right, after that one, choose company as the page type, update our logo in the banner, visualize something, visualizing AI forging tools or data flows. Interesting. Choose company in the Forge Code as the name. So I did add something on YouTube. So should I use the same YouTube image for the company logo? That's a good question. ChatGPT, where you at? Come back. Disappeared on me. All right. Should I use the same images from YouTube? Yes. Tweaks. Banner and profile pic. Oh, it's kind of saying yes. So I mean, I guess that would make sense. I mean, when you get a brand, you want it to kind of be like pretty universal, right? All right. Keep a brand kit. Want me to prep this brand kit? Yeah. Yeah, please. You know, I kind of wonder if what Grok's envision of it would be. It says once live, aim to post 3 to 5 times a week. Oh, gracious. Really? Okay. Mix AI and industry insights, product teasers, and calls to action like DM for a demo. This will help us attract leads and partners organically. If your personal profile isn't branded, update your headline to founder. Isn't branded yet. Let's tweak that first for synergy. Do you already have a company page set up or want tips on initial content growth? Gracious. So this, like, it looks like even doing this will be pretty intense. You know, I wonder if there's a way we could leverage AI specifically to, I want to say, automatically generate content for us to be able to post, right? So it should almost be like a checkbox. All right, so I need to make that, as I'm kind of going through this, I want to add this to the notes, right? So this one was LinkedIn, and I'm assuming this is going to be both, right? LinkedIn and X. I'm going to say LinkedIn and probably X. We need to post, or maybe like create a schedule, to post 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. So I'm just going to make a note on that one and annotate it because we're going to need to come back. So for now, what I'm going to do though is actually I'm going to go ahead and just finish creating the accounts. All right, so you know we know that one. We're just essentially don't steal anything from anybody else. All right, let's see what ChatGPT did. Oh, here we go. So we got a LinkedIn banner, Twitter banner, profile banner, and Gumroad thumbnail. I still don't know what is Gumroad? Like, what is Gumroad? What is Gumroad? Only ChatGPT has recommended this. It's an e-commerce platform designed for creators to sell digital products directly to their audience. Interesting. From $0 to $1. Start selling. Oh, okay. I guess I need to create a Gumroad account too, based off of at least ChatGPT's recommendation. All right, let's take a look at each of these, right? Let's see what our LinkedIn banner is that they created. So I'm going to put this, because these are pictures, and I've been saving a lot of these pictures as I kind of create stuff. Like, see right here, the ForgeCo.ai. And they created everything in kind of black with white. There's like a gnat in front of me. Let's create a new folder here. And let's just call this one ForgeCo. That way we can kind of save it from everything else, and it's not so messy. All right, so let's save the banner. Let's save the Twitter banner. Oh yeah, they really like going with the black and white theme. I wonder if I should change that. I mean, better to do it in the initial portion of it. All right, so that was the Twitter banner, our profile pic. Oh, nope, I already did my profile pic. We'll go back and look at these here in a second. And then the Gumroad thumbnail. Try to speak English here. All right, let's check out these pictures, shall we? I'm not really sure exactly what they're gonna look like. So we got ForgeCo.ai. That is very stretched. Very stretched. I wonder if that's intentional or not. Okay, there we go. AI is the factory, you are the chef. All right, let's put this in chat. No, not ChatGPT. Let's put this in Grok, right? I want Grok to take a look at this. So we got well, let's finish creating the LinkedIn. I'm all over the place. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to creating this one. And then once we create it, we'll go back and kind of tweak it, right? All right, so we got efficiency. No, what the heck am I doing? Quick optimization tips for launch. No, go back to the creating it. Where are you? LinkedIn, good morning. I have totally lost it. No clue where it's at. Legal counsel, intellectual property, optimize, compliance. Dang it, where'd it go? Help me create. I'm totally lost. Help me create my LinkedIn company page. Oh, why does it say Oh, that's really weird. Let's ensure our visual branding is cohesive across. It totally like sidetracked me and said, you know what? No, not right now. That's because I think I copy and pasted it and didn't move stuff over there. So go to your channel's YouTube and oh yeah, so it's recommending downloading it. But all right, this is gonna drive me crazy. Let's just do this. All right. So ChatGPT created these brand images for me. Do these look, should I say cutting edge for AI? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I wonder if it is. These look cutting edge for AI and a brand that can stand the future. That's what I want to be able to do. I'm almost feeling like Grok is pretty in depth here. 3 images were uploaded. I love it. It's like a user mentioned. It's kind of weird how it talks about you in past tense. Let's see here. All right. I wonder while that was doing that one, was it in ChatGPT where it was showing me how to create the LinkedIn? Close your thought leadership, check your employment. Okay, that was before that. Create a LinkedIn company page for ForgeCo.ai. Link it to your personal profile, post from it occasionally, but focus 80% of effort on your personal account. Interesting. So let me put that in the notes also. I wonder why it says that. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Where's our daily journal here? I wish this thing would stop closing on me. That is drop. Please, if y'all know how to do this, leave a comment. Tell me how to do it. I would love to know. All right. Create social media, finished product. All right, LinkedIn. We need to create a scheduled post 3 to 4 times a week, but focus 80% of your effort. Boom. Oh, this kind of. Oh, it overwrote. Undo. Oh, that's so weird. Whenever I paste on it, it messes up. Hmm. I wonder if it's just the way that because it came from a list. Don't need like there we go. That's why. Okay. Because it was the formatting when I copied it from ChatGPT, it overwrote it. All right. I just want to make sure I remember that because I've never like I've had LinkedIn, and if y'all haven't don't know what LinkedIn is, you should definitely build one out. LinkedIn is it's kind of like Facebook, I guess, back in the day, where it's more focused on just like your business contacts. It's super beneficial. So everybody that I've gotten to know over the years throughout all of my career, we've kind of connected with each other, and it's helped to be able to not only find other jobs, but kind of keep up to date with other individuals. Because I know some people who've started their own businesses who started on LinkedIn, and they've grown to be very successful. Good for them, for sure. All right, so what we got here? Are they cutting edge for AI? All right, so our analysis on our images here. Bold, minimalistic in shapes, which are top trends this year. The not icons use several negative space, and oh wow, there's all kinds of stuff. Can the brand stand for the future? Yes, with tweaks for longevity. It's inherently future proof, avoiding fleeting fads. Think how Apple's simple logo has endured. Well, that's true. That is true. That it's an apple. I heard something like that used to be a whole apple and they had to sell the bite out of it. I don't know if that's true or not. The tagline emphasizes human AI collaboration, which resonates with 2025's push for human and real elements. Cool. To propel a brand forward, maximize social media impact, higher shares on X LinkedIn. Here's a quick plan. Add 3D rendering to the not icon. Okay. All right. Can you provide me the refreshed images for my YouTube and all social media? Hmm. And that's interesting. So when ChatGPT requested it, it kept it a lot more simple, right? It just kind of said, all right, here's your images. Go ahead and paste them up. Oh, that was my alarm popping up here. Um, Create your images, or it just, oh, excuse me. It just created the images and just said, hey, here you go put them up there. It didn't do any type of like analysis on it. It didn't really think about it on this one. So let's see here. All right. So good morning. As your co-founder of ForgeCo, I'm gearing up. Okay. Well, I guess it's doing its thing. All right. So let's see here. What you should do instead, up to your. This is backed in. Like if y'all notice, I'm kind of like I pop around a lot. I'm telling you, I swear I have ADHD. Um, it, it I'm constantly multitasking, and I run a lot of things through my head at a time. I think that's also due to the nature of my personal business as well. I have to run a lot of threads at once at work. You can, which I think that having ADHD will kind of help. I'm not officially diagnosed. That's a personal diagnosis. All right, you can build ForgeCo, but you need to be smart about it. Oh yeah, we already did all this. Okay, help me create my LinkedIn. I think this. Now that I kind of think about this one, for like shorter tasks or more straightforward tasks, ChatGPT again, one is faster in response, and secondly, it's pretty dang quick and straightforward. It doesn't go as in depth. All right, so let's do this one. All right, so ForgeRock. What do I keep saying ForgeRock? ForgeCo.ai, founder at ForgeCo.ai. So let's move this back up to our LinkedIn industry. All right, and this is what I'm gonna do. This is kind of like my favorite thing right here. I'm gonna add do the screenshot so that way it'll just tell me how to fill all these in. Again, if y'all haven't done this yet, you need to use screenshots, right? It's loads faster. It really is. It's a lot faster to be able to do this. It's just like, look, hey, here's all the areas. I want you to be able to tell me exactly what it is. All right. Yeah, see there, it detected. Even though it took a screenshot of my whole screen, it found this section for me. All right, here's exactly what to fill out. So ForgeCo.ai, public URL, looks great. Keep it. Oh, because it added that automatically to it. All right, website. ForgeCo.ai is not live yet. Use your Gumroad Nation link for now. Well, no, but I never created a Gumroad. Oh, you can do a Notion link as well? Interesting. Okay. Use your Gumroad and okay, so I need to create that next apparently. Choose software development. Okay. Software development. Organization size. Just me. Oh, there's no just me, but yeah, just me. Organization type. Self-employed or privately held. I kind of like privately held. All right, logo. I'm going to go and check out what Grok ends up doing with that. Oh, I wonder how long it takes. Good morning. Yeah, I want to see what Grok has to do with our images. I'm here to refine our branding visuals. Based on your earlier chat, you want to add 3D depth, incorporate subtle gradients, update tagline, create platform-specific adaptations. Oh, cool. Once confirmed. Confirmed. Oh, so it was waiting on me. I should have said confirmed, but I'm sure it'll understand. I can respond to a previous request for image enhancement details. It's Grok teach or the way that it shows the feedback, it really makes me feel like I'm more interacting with a highly intelligent computer, where ChatGPT is more akin to discussing something with a pretty intelligent human. It's almost like having your own personal assistant, where Grok is like this super computer. It definitely gives a different impression. All right, so we know everything here, but it actually recommended to add our, what's that thing called? Gumroad. Well, let's create a Gumroad account. All right, start selling log. I guess start selling is how you create the account. What if I associate this with my X account? Because I still need to create an X account. Is it x.com, I would assume? I wonder how expensive it was for Elon to go out and buy x.com. That's crazy. All right, create your account. All right, let's do the same thing here. All right, let me create my business X account. Again, going with ChatGPT because it's definitely a faster response time. All right, create a business X account. Da-da-da. Oh, it says go to Twitter? Really? I wonder if that's the same thing. I wonder if it's a redirection. X.com flow and Twitter.com. I wonder if it just redirects. Twitter.com. Goes straight to X. Okay. So there's probably some type of forwarding on the back end. Maybe they took the Twitter domain and pointed it over to the same group of IPs as X, so it's kind of synonymous, meaning kind of like the same thing, right? All right, so let's go ahead and go back to creating our Twitter account here. Name. Cool. It recommends using the business. ForgeCo.ai. Create the account, handle username. Well, is this one different than the X.account? account? No, it's the same exact thing. Email, phone, optional but helpful, adds credibility and recovery. Use email instead. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we're going to use our email, which was Larry@ForgeCo.ai. I'm pretty sure it was. All right. This will not be shown publicly. All right. Well, if I can't show y'all, if I'm not going to show publicly my birthday, I'm not going to show y'all as well. Not to be mean, but one, I am old, and secondly, it's considered like PII anyways, right? Oh gosh. It sent it to my new email, which means I need to be able to check it. All right, so give me 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So I wanted to be able to get there. I have to be able to set up the actual password for Outlook and everything else. So I started going through, and for me, I went to Microsoft Exchange, and you can use your own email tool. But for me, I just opened up Microsoft Exchange, and I would just hit add account. But as I'm adding through the account, it wanted me to set up the account for the first time for this email, which I've never used it before, and it actually has us do Microsoft Authenticator. I just wanted to kind of just highlight that really fast. So what I'm having to do is if you haven't used an authenticator before, you download an application on your phone. It's called Authenticator, literally. So I have, let's see if I can show it here on the phone. Let's see if it'll actually zoom in or not. It might might not because of my face. And right there. So you go to your app store on your either your whatever your mobile device is, right? If it's Google or like an Android, sorry, or Apple, and go to your whatever your app store is. I think it's Google Play, right, for the Android users, and then just the app store, and then download that Authenticator app. And then once you have that installed, you're just going to open it up and set your account with this one. So I guess it mandates this. It's a good way to do it. And then it's literally just has you just hit a little button right here. You can see how it's got the camera open, and that's just the AR scan or the QR code scanner for it. And then you scan the image here, and then it adds it in there. It's really super straightforward, but that's apparently it's required. Oh, yeah, all right. It looks like it's good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. We're gonna test it. It passes a number, and I just kind of put the number here in my phone. Pretty straightforward. Not the. There we go. All right, good deal. All right, let's finish this up. Give me 1 second. So interestingly enough, it actually stated that I could only access through the web, apparently. It did not allow me to access it through normal Microsoft Outlook. So I guess it is what it is. So let's see here. What website would that be? I guess Microsoft Exchange online. Okay, so this is where it's beneficial to add another chat. Can I just add another chat here? Yes, new chat in business. All right. How do I get to Outlook on the web for ForgeCo.ai? All right, it's Outlook.office. Let's see if the link will actually work this time. Oh, good. All right, so now I should be able to do Larry at ForgeCo.ai. Let's log in. I've already got the authenticator set up, so hopefully that shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so I need to do the password. That was over here in my, where'd it go? One of these websites where I had the RoboForms. Here it is. So you just go here. For me, I'll just copy my password. Go ahead and close that out now. Let's go back to our website. Let's paste our password in, sign in. Why not? Update. All right, email a code to .com. Oh, that's funny. Let's make sure. It wants me to email to my email that I don't even have access to yet. That's fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna have it send it to my personal email. This is, in case you're wondering, this is where the Exchange app is that I use for my email. You could probably just check it on your phone. I'm sure it'd be just as sufficient. Okay, so let's give that a second while that's sending that code over. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it provided me the email, or the email with the code. It just took it a second. All right, recovery email. The recovery email should be the same one. It's my personal email. One of my several. Yes, I trust it. All right, now, and what's cool with that one, if you notice, it literally just pops in the Authenticator app, and it just says, hey, you've got an authentication request. And then it just says, put in this number. Super straightforward once you have that app installed. I use this quite a bit through a lot of the technology stuff that I do. So I think it's beneficial. Plus the extra layer of security is nice. for sure. I mean, so in the off chance that somebody creates my randomly generated password, then they'll still have to go through the authentication app to be able to get access to my email and stuff. Okay. All right. What a pain in the butt initially to get to that. This is Copilot. How about, no, just give me to Exchange. Apps. Oh, there we go. Outlook. There it is. There it is. I'm saying figuring it out together. Here we go. All right. Email account activation. There's my X verification code. All that just so I could create my X account. All right. You'll need a password. This is where we'll use RoboForm. And then I'll save it. Pick a profile picture. Man, we will need that. I wonder if, let's see if Grok finished it. Oh, it's still doing things. Holy crap, is it doing something? What is that doing? Oh, interesting. Oh, I like how you can actually see the source of the image. Oh, it's in base 64. So that's a cool way to do it. I wonder if I'm assuming it's going to convert it once it's done. All right, so we got a little bit of time. I'm going to pause real quick while we're doing this and switch over to, let's see here. We got X going on. We need to create a Gumroad account. But what I want to do with the Gumroad account is I actually want to use my X account to authenticate into it because it just makes a lot of sense. So I wonder if I can go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can go ahead and log into it. I haven't finished setting up the account yet. There's access to your account. All right, let's authorize app. Cool, it worked. There it is, ForgeCo.ai. Awesome. All right, so we do have that setting. Let's see here. I think we'll need to make a note to come back and add some information to this later. Oh, this is the settings right here. So if we go into, I bet our profile. All right, let's see if we can make this ForgeCo.ai. Oh, I guess the username doesn't matter because it shows the name already. But let's see if it'll take it. Sweet, it did take it. I do need a logo because whatever this thing is definitely not it. I love how I was able to just authenticate to X like that. Like it was super easy. Like I didn't even finish. Well, I mean, I guess I did finish it. It's just asking me for that profile information. And Grok is working hard. I'm actually kind of excited to see what it ends up creating for me. All right, so what's next on our list here? All right, let's go back to our Notion. I wanted to be able to create a LinkedIn, an X, and oh, you know what? I need to create a what's it called? Not Twitter, Instagram, right? Was it Instagram on that list? All right, let's go back to ChatGPT. What social media did I want to leverage? YouTube, LinkedIn, which we're working on, X, oh, just X. And then we got Instagram and TikTok, useful for visual snippets of YouTube videos, behind the scenes shots. You don't want to see behind the scenes. And reels summarizing your prompt vault tools. Huh. So this will actually, and I think this might be a good benefit, right? So as I'm creating some of these tools, I could create little shorts and stuff like that. That seems like a lot. Maybe right now, I think I just focus on, we need to start building some more stuff. Like I don't think all the business is built yet. So I think I'll focus primarily just on LinkedIn and X as I'm kind of moving forward with this because there's so much more, and apparently Gumdrop. But I need to make sure I add that because I also created a Gumdrop account, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to, oh, Gumroad. Why do I call it Gumdrop? That's kind of dumb. Gumroad, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget about that, and I'll kind of work with both ChatGPT and Grok a little bit more to kind of figure out how to leverage it later on. But really, I need to be able to get those images up. And I think we're almost done with our social media. I can say skip for now, couldn't I? But I don't want to. It's right here. We just need to be able to get this up. All right, so give me 1 second here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, we're gonna give this a second, and then I'll be right back. All right, so it appears Grok is still getting after this image. It's just really working hard. So I don't want to sit here and wait on this one. I was underneath the general questions. Remember how I was talking about we can create like kind of chats underneath each of your project, right? This is the reason why. So now we can kind of shift over. Like I said, 2 hours ago, 9 hours, or 2 days ago, 9 hours, 25 minutes. So I'm gonna shift over now. I'm gonna switch sides. I don't wanna wait for all the logo stuff to set up. I think I'm pretty good as far as the image creation and not Instagram, all my social media that I wanna do, which is gonna be X, as well as Gumroad and LinkedIn. Did I finish the LinkedIn account create stuff? It actually stated, oh, that's right. Yeah, ChatGPT asked me to use my Gumroad URL. Okay, all right. So let's go back up here really fast. Troubleshooting tips. Well, that was the Outlook portion of it. Where are we at? General questions. Ongoing strategy. Where the heck did I put this one? This one doesn't show the same timestamps, which would be nice. Where the heck is it? Create a business account on X. Oh, here it is, right? Email, profile, banner, bio, website. You know what? We're just gonna not worry about it. It actually, how do you get the Gumroad URL? That's what it recommended. So let's put the Gumroad URL. Well, it says for now, nah, yeah, who cares? Let's just leave it. All right, tagline, and let's ask ChatGPT. What is my tagline for my LinkedIn? All right, what do we got here? That's right. Yeah, I did mention that one. Founder at ForgeCo.ai, AI systems for creators and operators. AI is the factory, you are the chef. Sounds beautiful. And I verified. Great page. All right, all done. So let me add my Notion really fast so that way I don't forget. Let's go over to our journal. LinkedIn and X, we need to create a schedule. Okay, so let's make sure, what is today? Is today the 11th? Oh, it is, that's right, that's right. So let's make sure I created LinkedIn and X, and we need to create a schedule. So that's gonna be kind of like a next item. So the next one we come over, we're gonna need to come up with this one, right? What our schedule to post 3 to 4 times a weekend, or excuse me, a week. I want to leverage AI on actually doing those tasks. So I kind of like how I can just post this for the daily journal, so I remember next what the next item is. So definitely leverage Notion in that journal. It's super beneficial. All right, now let's see it. Let's just kind of give a glance to ChatGPT, or excuse me, Grok. Oh, that was for my last chat. All right, let's see if it finished our images yet. Oh my gracious. Whatever these images are, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to look like, but I am not going to lie. I am actually excited. I want to see what this does in comparison to ChatGPT's images, because ChatGPT's images, like, I mean, I showed y'all that before. It's not bad, but it's definitely super basic. And they included in my company image ChatGPT. And I'm gonna use Grok to refresh it. That's so funny. I'm starting to like Grok more and more over ChatGPT. I didn't think that would end up happening. I'm starting to feel a little bias building up for a different AI. All right. So what is our next item? Our next item that we wanted to work on, and we're coming a little bit on, where are we on the 44-minute mark? So we're coming a little bit close. We got, actually, I'll make sure I put in there, created LinkedIn, X, and Gumroad. I wanted to work on our first product. So let's start with that one. Let's go back to Grok over here on a different chat and business plan review, primary. All right, let's just start here. All right, I want to now begin building the first free product. Uh-oh. Is it? Oh, because it's like stuck on something. That was interesting. So stop. There we go. So you're supposed to start building the free product. Interesting. Okay. Let's do the same thing over in ChatGPT. And we'll see what both of them come up with. Successful free AI products for startups. Oh, wow. It's actually going to search out. Free tools and magnets are early. AI Prompt Forge, a free web tool where users input a basic idea and it generates optimized prompts for models like Grok or GPT. Wait, that is completely different than originally what I was thinking. Because they were talking about a prompt. Well, maybe that's what the prompt vault is. Prompt, pro level prompts. So if I remember correctly, the pro level prompts that ChatGPT suggested was literally like a preset of commands almost. So it would like, create me a YouTube post, right? Like script, and you would just kind of put a little bit of information in it. So it's almost like we're building out the prompts that you could paste into ChatGPT. Input a basic idea and it generates optimized prompts for models. This grows our brand by positioning ForgeCo as the go-to for AI prompt engineering. Super useful for startups automating content or workflows. We could prototype this in Python using simple NLP libraries. Oh, cool. So then we got a no-code AI. Users will drag and drop to create custom chatbots for their site. It leverages free APIs, helping small businesses scale AI interactions. Interesting. I'd lean towards number one. What were the other two? AI meeting summarizer, upload meeting notes or audio. There's so many apps that do that already. Content idea generator for AI brands. Tailored for startups like ours. Input your niche and it outputs blog ideas, social posts. That's actually cool too. I want to create one for now. Then later, let's do 4. Now, just so I don't forget this, I want to actually copy this because it seems like as I'm going back and forth between all these, I tend to get a little mixed up. So we need to start leveraging our notability here, or our Notion a little bit more. So I want to come over here. We got YouTube scripts, task board. Oh, see, gracious, there's a task board I need to start using. We'll take a look at that later. All right, so what I want to talk about is, do I have some here for products? We got AI systems research, asset vault. Oh, interesting. That's where I'm supposed to put my logos and thumbnails and stuff. Reusable task templates, content checklist. Okay, so let's create another page here, and we're going to call this one just product ideas, I think. We'll just leave it like that. And this is going to house ideas for content to create and sell. All right, let's get in here. For now, I think what I'm going to do is just paste it in here. I'm not going to go in depth and try to create anything super fancy, but I want to remember this because this seems like it's really cool. All right, so let's move back over here into our ideas. So for now, I'm going to say, let's go ahead and go forth with number 1, right? Number 1 was the AI Prompt Forge. All right. So while it's doing that one, let's go back to our conversations because I want to glance at the images yet. Still cranking along. That is, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's kind of normal for an image. I don't know, but it's still doing its thing. It's not done yet. Well, or is it done? It isn't. Does it just post them in that base 64 stuff? It says here's the refresh logo, perfect for avatars, favicons, or watermarks. All right, let's see what it says here. I've incorporated 3D depth, innovation feel. These are tailored for platforms like YouTube. Is it done? I guess it is. How do I use this image? It's just base 64. Oh, see, it's still working, I think, because it's not responding. Oh, no, 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 there it goes. Understanding image usage. Yeah, maybe it is still kind of thinking about it. We'll come back. All right, where are we at? So our primary business, 9 minutes ago, general question. It was a primary business, right? Yeah, here we go. All right. Oh, look at this. It created code for me. Great choice on starting with AI Prompt Forge. It's a small entry point, or smart entry point. It's simple yet powerful, directly tying into our Forge AI systems ethos by empowering users to craft better interactions with models. It'll attract early adopters, think indie devs, content creators, and small teams experimenting with AI. Oh, cool. All right, let's break down the build process step by step to get the MVP live fast. All right, so one, market validation. Quick check before build. We've already seen demand from tools like Prompt Perfect or Chain of Thought hubs. Okay, cool. Target audience, non-technical users. That's the vast majority of people, right? Wanting optimized prompts for tasks like content generation, coding assistance, or brainstorming. Action items. Survey 10 to 20 potential users via X polls or Reddit. What's your biggest prompt engineering pain? I can draft a poll. Struggling with AI prompts? Too vague. Oh, okay. Then you vote. Too vague results, time consuming tweaks, or model specific issues others. Competitor scan. Free tools do exist, prompt based free tier, but we differentiate with forging branding, focus on multi model compatibility, and one click optimizations. Timeline 1 to 2 days if validation is green, which I bet it is. Oh, so, wow. All right. So, I'm literally just going to set a task for this thing. It's going to take a literal day or two to create it for us. Here's a quick Python prototype. This is the heart of the tool. We can wrap it in a UI later. We can enhance with machine language. All right, launch plan, prototype, UI in 3 to 5 days. Announce on X. Oh, cool, yeah. ForgeCo.ai's first free tool, AI Prompt Forge. Turn vague ideas into pro prompts. That's really cool. All right, so what's your take? Want to refine specs, add features, test the prototype code, or jump to UI setup, or any specific or branding logo ideas? Man, all right. Well, we want to get this started. Let's see here. Should I provide my logo images as part of this tooling? And also, is the plan to integrate this into the website, right? Seems unclear. Well, maybe it's unclear to you, Grok, but it was clear to me. Ah, yeah. See, it agrees. Let's absolutely incorporate it. All right. Drop the image. Okay, so I need that. If you haven't grabbed Force Code domain, which I did already, cheap my butt. Well, I guess cheap for how much it costs to build Grok and ChatGPT. I can outline a simple site structure, homepage with tool embedded, branding post. Okay, so that means it'd probably be beneficial to start building out the website, right? So I think that's going to be one of our next steps as well. So let's put this over here in Notion again. Let's go back into our journal for now. And we need to create a schedule to post 3 times a week. Let's see here. We need to create the website and finish creating our new tool idea. So I really like what Grok suggested in opposed to what ChatGPT suggested, because ChatGPT literally just offered up a free, like a downloaded text file that you can kind of copy and paste. And that's in today's day and age, I feel like that when you provide anything that's just like a text document, like how many people are are downloading documents on their phone to kind of work through, or even on their computer and just pulling it up and, okay, well, let me copy and paste this over and over again. I guess you could, but what's the benefit compared to actually building something that's just kind of clickable, like something you kind of integrate with, right? Something that's more interactive, a little bit more tech forward. It doesn't scream AI for a business if all you're doing is providing kind of lame text documents. So I'm feeling again like ChatGPT is very good for general questions, but Grok seems to be getting after it. Maybe it could, maybe if I push ChatGPT a little bit harder, it could, but it doesn't seem like it wanted to out of the box. All right. Yeah, because that was the first thing it asked, creating Notion templates. Um, and you can create a flat version first. So you can edit the prompts before they go live. So it looks like we'll have one specifically for Notion as well. We probably could do both. But let's first, before we do anything, we really need this stinking logo to get generated. And I really want to see what Grok does with our logo. That was in our general questions section. Oh, it's still thinking. I don't think it's done with it. All right, I think this is a good place to pause because I'm going to let this keep working. I have to wrap it up for today, so I'm going to stop here for now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, like the content, subscribe. We're going to keep going with this, and I'm really excited to where we're going to go after this one. It seems like we're getting through a lot of the boring stuff in these initial days as we're kind of establishing the brand and creating the social media. Like, I know it seems like really tedious and we're spending all this time, but honestly, it's like building a house, right? You have to have a foundation before you can actually build the house. And if you don't, then I mean, like, the house falls apart. It'll sink. You know, you need to have everything built very strategically and correctly. So once the foundation is built, which we are almost done doing, we're at the point now. Actually, we're essentially done with the foundation. We're just now need to start actually building products. So once we finish building out this product, or getting the new logos, I'm going to refresh these logos. I'm going to start building out the actual website so we can start adding some type of content. And then from there, we'll start making, setting up our schedule for building out posts, for like LinkedIn and X and stuff. And hopefully, like, I'm pretty sure there has to be a program that we can build that can update these automatically. Now, how cool would that be, right? Why should I have to manually do it? I should essentially be able to review it and approve it and then deploy it. All right, well, for the next future update. All right, so I will see y'all in the next rendition. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.